Miracles happen in your name. Miracles happen in your name. Miracles happen in your name. Hello, good evening, everybody. Please, if you can see me, type in the comment section while I share this reminder to the group chat. Good evening, everybody. If you can see me, we are live here for today's section. But if you can see me, I want to know. So, type in the comment section if you can see me and you can see my screen. Let's go. Okay. I'm sending the final reminder before we get started. It's already past 8. So if you can see me and you are ready for this section tonight, please comment you are ready. Comment I am ready so that let's get started immediately. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. I can see you. Math Solution, you're welcome. Fabian, Paul, you're welcome. Ijoma, I can see you. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. You're welcome to this live webinar. Like I said, we are starting immediately because I would like us to be as fast as possible and also leave here on time. All right. So I just sent the link to the group. You can forward it to your friends. You can forward it to anyone you want to be in this class also. Please send it to your people so that they don't miss out because we're starting immediately. So I would like you to take away every distractions. Yes, I always say this in all of my class. You know, this is a live section and you would need maximum attention if you want to get the best out of this class. So if it warrants you to move to somewhere you'll be alone so that nobody distracts you, please do that so that you would not miss out when I say something important here. All right, I'm going to be showing the possibility of applying and getting your international passport by yourself, and not only that, how you can also monetize this knowledge and start making money off it, whether you already have something doing for yourself or you are looking for an extra stream of income this year. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. All right, then I'm also going to be opening this. I'm also going to be giving an opportunity at the end of this class for you to ask all your questions. So if there is any question that has been bothering you, maybe you've asked in the past, but you didn't really get the clarity you needed, or you've not even asked at all, please get your questions ready because there will be an opportunity for question and answers before I end this class tonight. All right. And of course, I'm going to be giving out bonuses for people who are interested in joining the Passport with Ease course. I always do this at the end of every of my live webinars. So if you stick to the end, you might just be lucky. It might just be among the few people that will be joining at a very discounted price. But trust me that it is always for the early bird. So if you can be able to wait till the end of this class, you'll be getting the best out of the best. So let's continue. Who am I? Just in case you're seeing my face for the first time, maybe this is the first time you're joining this community, then I'm going to be introducing myself to you. But if you've been in this community for a very long time, there will be no need for all this introduction because you're already familiar with me, right? So for the sake of our newcomers, my name is Dimma Fresh. I am an anatomist by profession. I am a direct response copywriter, professional event decorator and baker, and also an information marketing expert. also transition into tech. I do a lot of things basically. Yeah, so long as it's legit and it's bringing in the money and it's something I can do, I am in for it. Yes. I am also an author and an public online speaker. I've sold over 800 copies of my personal digital product, and I have different people from different parts of the country trained under my different fields of expertise. So, if you're in this class tonight, trust me that you're not about to waste your time, because everything I'm telling you here is based on my first-hand experience, something that has worked over and over, not just for me, but for my past students. So stick around with me and you'll be getting out the best. Okay, just like what I just said. This is what some of my students are saying after they attended my class. You can pause to read it yourself so that we don't waste much time here. This person talked about my how passionate I am when when I'm teaching. This person said everything was so easy, the practical was so explanatory, like a lot of things that people have said previously. Yes, so you're going to be benefiting just like they did if you pay attention and stay till the end. Now, who is this opportunity for? It is for you if you've been longing to get your own international passport, but the only challenge you have is insufficient fund. Probably you've already been told that it costs so and so amount, but you don't know, you don't have that exact amount. You're still struggling to raise that money. Then this opportunity is for you, because I'm going to be showing you, introducing you how you can actually get it done by yourself and also be paying just the official price that the federal government is charging for passports without having to pay all those agent fees or additional costs if you do it correctly. Yes. Then it's also for you if your passport is expired and you want to renew it at an affordable price. Yes, you're actually in the right place. And if you desire to have an extra source of income, I already talked about it, outside what you're already doing, or you already have something you're doing, but you want to upgrade your finances, you want something more, you want an extra stream of income, then yes, I'm going to be introducing you on how you can professionally start this business, start making money off it by assisting other people to get their own international passport or renew their international passport. Or if you're a student or a corper or you're already doing something but you're not really happy with what you're doing, you're going to be graduating soon from school, you know, all the pocket money or all the allowance is going to be stopping soon. But you've not really gotten something tangible that you're going to be doing that is guaranteed to be making you money, then stick around because this is the best solution you'll be needing tonight. All right. Well, if you're committed to learn and you're willing to follow simple, very simple instructions from me, even after this class, congratulations, you're in the right platform or get rich quick platform. So if that is probably what you're thinking about, that maybe you just register for something and you for you to be able to see tangible returns. So if you have the mindset of just paying money, okay, they say you should register for so and so something, you now register and wait back till money start flowing in. No, you have to do the work. You have to do that's why I said, so long as you're able to follow instructions I'm going to give you even after this class, then you are in the right place. Come with me. Okay. Yeah, because we are trying to save time, I'm not going to go into big details about my own story, even though I love to share my story in all of my classes, right? But I'm just going to be brief with this as much as possible about how I got my own international passport. And why I like to share this story is because it is very, very similar to a lot of other people's story. The the summary of everything is that I really also struggled to get my international passport way back 2020. I was told very going to be able to raise even in the next 6 to 8 months. Trust me. But because I was so eager and I really, really wanted to get this international passport, I had to dive into research, did a lot of things, and finally, I was able to land on a post on LinkedIn. That was where I got the information, and then with further research and all the trials and errors I did way back then, I was able to put information together that helped me to get the passport, not just for myself, So why am I saying all of these things? I just need you to understand that getting an international passport is not rocket science. And I also want you to understand that I have been there myself. So I understand how difficult and frustrating that can be, raising such huge amounts of money, or and then after you have struggled and hustled to raise the money, something else comes to take it away, and you now start afresh. All those back and forth with getting money and keeping it in one place. Exactly, I know what it feels like. But I'm sharing this story with you so that you would know that you can actually get this thing done by yourself. You don't need any agent, you don't need anybody to assist you, except of course you're a very busy person and you don't have time to do that. Then yes, you can consult a professional to assist you. All right. So now, what are the basic documents you'll be needing for your international passport application process? Just like every other application, there are important documents, and some of them are what I already listed on my screen. There is the birth certificate. That one is like non-negotiable, and it must be coming from NPC. NPC means National Population Commission. Yes, so is either you're having your birth certificate from them, or if you don't have the main birth certificate, you should have their attestation letter or attestation certificate from the same NPC. But if you don't even have the two of them, there's another substitute that you can use, which is declaration of age from High Court. Any of these three documents can pass for the first on the list, right? Then the next is your identification certificate, whether it's from your state or your village, or from your local government. Just an identification certificate to certify that you're actually coming from so and so place, right? Then yes, you will be needing your name slip. So if you do not have name, or you want to apply for your baby don't have name yet, you can't use your own, you can't use the dad's own, you can't use your siblings own, you cannot use any other person's own. You need to get name for that child or for yourself, and it must be verified by both NIMC and the immigration bodies before you can use it. So make sure that all of those things are in place before you proceed. All right. If you are still with me in this class, please comment and with you, so that I'll know that I still have people that are following me. Okay, while we continue, I want to see your comments. All right. Then the next thing you'll be needing is your application form from immigration. That one you're going to be getting it as you begin the process. You're going to see it there and you're going to fill it and proceed with your application, coupled with the payment receipt also from immigration. These are like the basic documents, but if you're going for a renewal or for lost passport or for damage and all of those things, this is like the basic. There are still other documents that you'll be needing for that. All right. But these are the very, very important ones that you must have in place, or your customer must have in place before you even think of starting that application. Right. Now, why should you become a passport procurement specialist? Like I said, you'll be able to earn in both local and foreign currencies. Thank you very much, Pastor Wilson. I can see you. Thank you for following, and be jotting down your question just in case you have any to ask at the end of this class, right? You'll be able to earn both in local and foreign currencies. What do I mean by that? Yes, even though you are in Nigeria, right, you can apply for someone who is outside Nigeria, someone who is in the US, UK, Australia, wherever they are, Ghana, and you will be charging that person in that currency. So if you're applying for someone, for example, in the UK, you'll be charging that person in pounds, and automatically you're making money in foreign currencies, even when you are here in Nigeria. That is the beauty of becoming a passport procurement specialist. Yes. And then you have your own time freedom and financial stability. Like I said, you're not just limited to your 9 to 5 or to your business or to whatever it is you're doing right now. You can add this to what you're doing. Why? Because you don't even need an office. You don't need to wear a corporate dress to show up at work. You can be in your bed. You can be in your room. That is the time freedom it gives you. You can decide anytime you want to complete a job. You can, like, it just gives you that time freedom to even do other things, because this passport application thing is not something that takes your entire day or your entire week or your entire month. Just in the space of 30 minutes, 15 minutes, you're already done with an entire application. If you do it well, I always say that if you do it well, yes. And then you become highly sought after and you work on your own terms. Yes, because you know how the country is right now. A lot of people are leaving the country for greener pasture, for education purposes, for vacations, and so many other reasons. And before you be able to cross the border, you know you will need an international passport. Even those that already have a passport are applying for renewal. Like, this is a lucrative business. It's not even something that we should go back and forth with at all, because this is something that everybody in Nigeria. Have you ever been to immigration office? Just try it out. Go to the immigration office in your state. You will see the number of people that are trooping into immigration offices every single day. That is to tell you the number of customers that you are likely, kind of money you should be making if you are in this business, right? Now, that is what makes you highly sought after. This is not a business that you start and you will stay weeks or months without seeing a customer. That's not true. Except if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like doing advertisement, telling people about what you do. That is when you're going to say that you're not getting customer. But if you're doing your advertisement, showing up, and telling people what you do, trust me, it will get to a point that you start becoming overwhelmed with customers, because the influx of people you'll be getting that will be needing your services, they're going to even blow your mind. And then the last point I have here is the fact that you'll be able to monetize your knowledge and upgrade financially. I think I've already mentioned this over and over and over. So yes, you're not only learning this knowledge because you want to apply for yourself or for your family members, but you can also monetize it and start helping total strangers, people you've not even met before. I mean, 99% of people have applied for passport before. I've not even seen them. We're not even in the same state. I've never seen them face to face, but I've been able to do the application for them seamlessly. They paid me money and I made good money from those applications. So that is you upgrading financially just because you monetize the knowledge you got tonight. All right. Now, speaking of monetizing your knowledge, just look at your screen. You're going to see this is a screenshot from my WhatsApp business where I screenshotted. This is even outdated. I don't know why I'm not updated this yet. But if you look at it, you see the number of items under 2024, 650, which is already past that now, and 2025 is 151 items. These are the number of customers I have served just this within this short period of time. Right, in 2023, after I got my international passport, that was when I started talking about this, enlightening people, educating people about getting passport and monetizing the knowledge. And since then, these are the number of people I have served. That is to tell you, and it's not even as if I'm making noise about it the way I should, right? So imagine even the way I'm being so, just doing it slowly or calmly, I'm still getting this number of people to serve. So imagine if I am being so loud about it on all social media platforms. You can imagine what it's going to look like. Sometimes I even wake up on and I'll see message requests, people requesting for my services. I should help them do this, I should help them do that. And some of them I'll have to turn them down because I don't want to disappoint anybody and because I don't just want to make mistakes with people's application. Because trust me, this international passport application is a very, very delicate application. It's not something you do anyhow. If you do anyhow with it, you lose money, and if it is someone's application, it's not going to end well. Trust me. So that's why you have to be very, very careful about it. Now look at this. Even the jam officer is advising you that you should seek skills that are demonstrable, because having just a degree is no longer a guarantee to get jobs, not to talk of high paying ones. We all know how the country is. There's no need of me explaining to you, because we all are in Nigeria and we know how this country is, how the cost of living is always rising. The price of things today are no longer the price of things tomorrow. So that is why instead of complaining about it, you have to look for a way out. And what is the way out? Adding to your source of income. If you have two streams of income before, you should be thinking of making it four, making it five. So long as it's something legitimate that is bringing you money, bringing in money, right? You should be looking towards expanding your streams of income. Exactly, and that is what this officer is talking about. You should look for skills that are demonstrable, not just something that you're waiting for your certificates when they employ you before you'll be able to now be living from paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't really make sense in the economy that we are right now. So you need to look for other things that would substitute to what you're already earning. Right now, what are the advantages of starting with a passport with ease course? It is very, very affordable, and the duration for you to master this skill is short. Yes, in the space of 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on how fast you can assimilate information, you will be able to master the skill. It's not something that is going to take you 1 week, 1 month, 6 months, 3 months to get it to assimilate or to become a master at it. No. In the space of 1 hour, 2 hours, bad as e bad, 24 hours, you're already done with the entire course and you've already become so confident and a master at what you do. So this is one of the advantages. Like, this is my students always, whenever they enroll and they come back to testify, they'll be like, this is one of the easiest source of income they have ever come across since they have ever started looking for means to make money online. That this is like the easiest, and it is true because I am a living testimony myself. And then it is easy to learn. The work hours are very flexible. I've talked about it before. You'll be able to work remotely from anywhere and you can take more than one role. What do I mean by taking more than one role? In the sense that you can have as many customers as possible. You don't need to finish with one person's application before you start looking for the next one. You can actually take, if you have three customers that are on your table at the moment, you can actually take all the three customers, collect their money, and then you start applying for their application. Like I said, it doesn't take time. 15-30 minutes, you're already done. So you can finish this person's. So it automatically means that in a day, you can apply for 5 people or even 10 people in a day as your strength can carry you. Yes. And you work remotely from wherever you are, whether you're in the market, you're in your office, you're in your house, in your bedroom, in the toilet, wherever you are, it doesn't really limit you from getting things done. And then the last here is career advancement. Yes, whether you're a doctor, a banker, a seamstress, whatever you are, a barber, it doesn't limit you. You don't have to have a certificate before you be able to apply for passport for other people. This is career advancement for you. Why? Because you're not just doing something in your field of business, but you're still making money out of it. And you don't even need to go to a school of passport application before you now start applying for passport for people. Do you get it? And you still become highly sought after. I mean, do you see how beautiful and how interesting this is? Exactly. So do not even think of ignoring it if this is something that interests you, right? Now, I need you to see this beautiful testimony from some of my mentees. This person said, "Dear admin, I've joined several groups before now and nothing to show for it. It is one thing to learn a skill and another thing to get in touch with its market. Chai, I've wasted money, time, data, sleep, chasing thick smoke without corresponding benefit. Since I took the risk of being part of this platform, it's been success stories ever since. I haven't backed out on any, and none has turned to insult or embarrassment. So once again, to our able, selfless, ever responding, always available admin, thank you. Irrespective of what I charge, in less than 30 minutes, I'm done. Chai, this business sweet past honey. In all, glory to God. Do you see what I just finished talking about right now? He said that regardless of how much he charges, that in less than 30 minutes he is done. And this is a business opportunity that ever since he has been online looking for streams of income, he has never ever come across any stream of income that is as easy as this, and none of it have ever turned to insult or embarrassment. Why? Because first of all, is that the course is very, very easy to assimilate. And if you're someone that follows instruction, right? You will not have a problem. You will never ever, instead, you'll be getting referrals upon referrals after you have done like one or two jobs, because people will start referring you to get the same thing done for people around them. That is the simple truth. Then this other person said, she tagged the other testifier and she said, "You're sharing my testimony. Coach Dima, whatever you lay your hands upon shall continue to prosper." She now said, "It was yesterday I was thinking about this, that I need to share my testimony. 40 plus passports done and dusted. Can you see that?" And when she shared this testimony, she has not even been up to 2 months in the group. Oh. It have not been 2 months since she registered for the course. And she's already saying that she have done over 40 passports. So you can imagine when I say that you are highly sought after and people will be rushing you. I was not kidding. I was not joking about it because I know what I am talking about. So my sister, my brother, if you're watching me now and you know you want to increase your source of income this year, hey, you must not suffer for everything. Oh. You must not suffer before you make money. There are soft ways to make money online that are very legitimate. So just because it is easy or it looks too good to be real doesn't mean it is scam. Except if you're the one that likes suffer head, then no problem. Keep on waiting for those ones that will make you suffer or drill your energy before you make small money out of it. But if you're looking for soft life, something that will not stress you and you still be making money, trust me that becoming an international passport application expert is your go-to. Exactly. Now look at I don't even know, this is so funny right now. This is everything you're seeing on the screen is me. This was before I found this knowledge, I monetized this knowledge, and I started doing things for myself online. You can see me, I said I'm a professional baker and event decorator. This was me before, right? I'm not saying that bakers are not looking good or anything, because I mean, I'm still a baker and an event decorator and all of those things. But I'm just trying to tell you that ever since I started monetizing my knowledge, like helping other people do what I do now, the difference is very clear. In fact, I would even say that all these now pictures are even throwback, because these pictures I took them way back ending of last year and beginning of this year. So I can say that they are throwback right now. But you can see the difference is very clear, right? Exactly. That is what information marketing can do for you, or simply put, monetizing your skill. That is what it's going to do for you. So now you might be asking, how exactly can I get started? The first thing you have to do is to admit that you actually need a skill or that you need a passport. If you are here because you want to get your own passport by yourself, you don't want to pay anybody to do it for you, then you have to admit or realize that you actually need that passport or that you need an extra stream of income, as the case may be for you, right? Then the next thing you have to do is to do your own research so that you can be able to clear some doubts. Exactly the same thing I did when I came across that post on LinkedIn that changed everything for me, because at first I thought it was a joke. Imagine as at 2023, when I got my own international passport price was 25,000 naira then, approximately 26K. It was so unreal to me because that same 2023, I was charged 87,000 naira to get the same passport. So imagine, after it have already documented in my brain that passport is something from 80K and above. And then I'm seeing online that you can get it for 26K. It felt like a lie. I had to start doing my own research. So the same thing, I'll advise you to even do your go, just go to Google and search one or two things so that when you eventually come into the group and you start seeing other people testifying, or I start sharing testimonies of other people, it will not look like play to you. You know that this is actually real and it is happening. And because it's happening for other people, it can also happen for you if you do things the right way. I'll keep on saying that. Right? Now, you have to enroll into a quality course that will teach you this skill of becoming a passport procurement expert. Exactly. Then you seek mentorship and guidance. Yes, just like I always say, when you have a mentor or someone that is guiding you through a journey, you will get to your goal easier than if you're doing trial and error or trying to get everything done by yourself without help, without when you feel stuck, there's nobody to ask questions, nothing. You're just doing. When you fail, you go back and start afresh. No, but if you have mentorship or guidance, before you even make that mistake, the person will tell you, no, don't do this. See the way you follow. Why? Because they have already gone through that path and they know better. So they will not allow you or watch you make those same exact mistakes, right? Then the next thing you have to do is to gather your documents, or if you are doing the application for someone, you start telling them the documents together so that the process can begin immediately. And then the next and the last is start your first application. Whether it's for yourself or you're taking it as a business and you want to start someone's application, just start the first one. Once you're done with that application and it's successful, trust me, before you know what is happening, referrals up and down, you start having referrals. But that's why I always tell my people, if you're doing any job, do it as if it's your own, as if it's your family. Don't do it anyhow, because just that one job you're doing can get you 10 referrals seamlessly. Just be like this, and people, I got your number from, I got your number from. And that is like the sweetest deal, because this time you're not convincing anybody anything again, because they have already gotten all the conviction they need from the person that referred them to you. So now you just for you to collect money and do your job. Exactly. So you need to just start that first application, quit procrastination or quit fear, and just do it. Once you finish one or two jobs, you become even more confident in yourself and you will now be able to take as much jobs as possible. Now, let me tell you this. Whether I have an offline business, existing offline or online business, but you're not satisfied with what you're doing, what you're getting as your income daily, weekly, or monthly, and you love to scale up, trust me that this opportunity, see how I'm smiling, because I know what this what the benefit that are embedded inside of this course. So do not ignore this exclusive information I'm sharing with you this night. Just because I'm saying it and it's so easy, it's so, don't feel that it's nothing. It's just all those kind of things you see online. Now, this is some of my students. I'm going to be playing. This is like a voice note that she sent to our support group after when she had a testimony. So I'm just going to be playing it. I hope you'll be able to hear it. I hope it doesn't break in your ears, but let's see. Oh, okay. So basically, she's just saying that before she joined my passport is because that she has been doing it with like an officer, like a middleman between customers and an immigration officer. But after she got to hear about my training and she joined my mentorship group and all of that, now she has been able to be doing all the passports she's doing for people. Like she has done over 10 passports for people single-handedly without the help of any agent or any officer again. And not just that, she was able to seal a deal with a travel agency, meaning that all the customers they will be having that want to travel outside the country, she will be the one to be doing their passport application. Do you know what that means? Do you know the kind of money that means? Let me not say too much. Let's continue. So, how are you going to get started from here? Right? First things first, you need accurate and organized information on every simple step you should take. That is the strategy number one. Because if you don't have organized and accurate information, you just be jumping from pillar to post, or you end up making mistake. And one thing about immigration application, like doing international passports, is that any single mistake you make, you think it's a small mistake, but if you know the the repercussion that follows it, the kind of money you lose or the kind of money that you will pay to correct that mistake, you will just be in regret. So you need accurate and organized information every step of the way so that you don't make mistakes. And then the second thing is that you need someone that will guide you and coach you till you can be able to stand on your feet and get things done by yourself confidently and single-handedly. Exactly. And that is what I do with my mentees. Once they are in my class, once they are in my mentorship group and everything, the confidence spikes up immediately, and you see them doing things like, even sometimes when I watch them talk or see their testimonies, I'll be like, wow, this is amazing. Sometimes I used to wonder, are these people my students or am I their students? Because of what? How far they have gone in this business and the kind of exploit they are already doing for themselves. And then the next thing you have to do is that you need to start in a timely manner. Do not procrastinate any further, because one thing is that a lot of us, we see opportunities out there, or people introduce us to opportunities, but you keep on saying, oh, I'll do it later, oh this, oh okay, later, don't worry, I've heard. You keep on procrastinating, and the more you're procrastinating, time is going, you are still on the same spot that you do not want to be in. But when you take action, when you see an opportunity and you grab it immediately, you take action, the you yesterday will not be the same you that you'll be seeing today or even tomorrow. So the next thing you're going to do after you've gotten guidance or you've gotten all the information you need is to take immediate action. Don't procrastinate any further if you really want to get things done and elevate your financial status. Now, let's even do this mathematics. Imagine you bought a course that is worth 20,000 naira, and after learning and practicing everything in the course, you start getting back to back jobs that equals 120k to 180k per month. How does that sound? That's like 5 times your return on investment, right? Or you landed international customers that amounted to profit of over $150 per month. For a course that you bought for 20k, imagine, oh, imagine. So what does that mean? It's more like they dashed to the course, it's the complete steal, if you ask me. So these are the common mistakes you should avoid if you want to get started today. Procrastination and inconsistency. I've already talked about procrastination, and inconsistency here means showing up today and ghosting your business till the next 1 week or to the next 1 month. You are on today, you are off tomorrow, you are, all those in and out. No, it doesn't do any good to your business. If you start up a business, you have to be very, very consistent. Whether you're seeing customers in your first week or first month of starting, you have to continually show up. As you're showing up, you're registering in people's head, people's mind that, okay, this is what you do. Then when an opportunity calls that, okay, your service is needed, you'll be the first person that will come to their subconsciousness, just like that. But if you are showing up today, tomorrow you're not showing up, next week you show back up again, you are already looking unserious to them, and they might not want to do business with someone like that because they don't really know if you are in this business or not. Do you get? At the end of the day, you just end up seeing people asking you questions. They just come to your DM to ask questions, and then they'll now go to someone they feel is more serious in that field of business, the same business you are doing. They will now come and ask for inquiries in your hand for free, and then go to another person and go and pay the person money. That's why you keep on wondering what is happening. People are not patronizing me, people are not doing this. But at the end of the day, it could be your inconsistency in showing up for your business that is causing it. So you have to also make sure not to make that mistake once you get started today. Now imagine what your life is going to look like a few months from now. Probably you'll be able to finally afford things that you've always wanted for yourself, for your family members. You gain respect both among your friends and even in your family, because hey, People, when you're doing international passports, you are held in high esteem. People look at you with their third eye. Like, they know that this is not just a random business that everybody does. For you to be able to do international passport business, it means that not even just that it's a reputable business, you have connection. Because yes, that is one thing I'm going to tell you for free. Once you start the business, you start getting connections. Because let me not go into that anyways. You finally be able to take care of your loved ones and do it the exact way you always want to. Be able to place your mom or your dad on a salary without your account shaking. These are some of the things that we always desire to do for our parents or for our loved ones, right? But if you check your account balance, it's not connecting with what you have in your mind, you just keep quiet. So imagine what this is going to do for you a few months from now when you start cashing out from this business. Exactly. As a wife or as a partner, you can be able to support your partner and he will be more proud of you. And as a parent, you'll be able to put your children in schools, better schools, and give them the quality of life that they deserve. Exactly. We cannot be able to afford to travel by air and even go on vacation at will. Now you don't have the limitation of not having an international passport again. You have international passport, you also have money to fund your trip. So, I mean, so what I'm saying this night is that all of these things is very, very possible. You just have to learn how to do it and how to do it the right way and then follow all instructions given to you. And the good news is that I can show you exactly how to do it. Now you have two options, right? First one, you have to take, is either you take everything you heard right here. I've already showed you or told you how you can actually get started or the beauty of this business. So you can either decide to take everything you've learned from me tonight and go figure it out on your own. Do all the trials and errors, and try to do it on your own without help or without mentorship. Or you can decide to work with someone who knows this business, who have done it over and over and can be able to train you till you get it right. Which one do you prefer? If you are going for option one, congratulations and thank you for coming. You can you can exit the class right now. But please, I want to also tell you something. If you're one of those people that are always triggered when an offer is being made after you've obviously benefited from all the free things or all the free information you've gotten, and then now you're telling you, okay, you should give a commitment fee to be able to learn what other people are learning, you now start feeling triggered, or you feel like buying courses is you doing the course creator a favor, or is you enriching them with your registration fee. My dear, it is time to leave, because I don't even have time to go back and forth with people or trying to convince you that, oh, this is this or this is that. You know what is best for you, right? Like I said, if this resonates with you and it's something you really love to start today, then you don't even need anybody to persuade you. You already know that this is what you want. You go for it. But if you're looking for that extra push, my dear, I already have like people, my students, testimonies here and there, that is enough reason for anyone who is serious or who really wants to get started to start with. Not me trying to convince you or trying to make you see reasons why you should start something that is going to benefit you at the end of the day. No, we are not doing that here. So if you know what you want, please go for it. Now I'm introducing you to the passport course. If you've been in my community before, this is no longer news. This should be like a reintroduction to you. But if you're part of the people that just joined my community recently, then this is what I call the passport is you've always been hearing. This is it. This is the video course that I have always talked about. And what does this course entail? It has full enriched modules. It is self-paced with accountability, and you have a lifetime access to all the modules. Yes, it is not a subscription course. It is not a 1 year course or a 2 years or 5 years. Like lifetime access. And yes, you have hands-on learning, in the sense that I'm not just talking theory. In fact, there are live illustrations in the course where you're going to, like, you can be watching the course and be practicalizing it yourself. And even if at any point you feel stuck, the mentorship group is there for you. I am there for you. My DM is accessible. It's not like some other coaches that would, give you pay for a course and they ghost you. You'll not be able to reach them, you're chatting them, they're not responding, or or you don't even have their contacts to chat them. No, but there is always mentorship and assistance for you, and there is a money back guarantee. For me to even tell you that there is a money back guarantee is enough reason for you to know that this course is guaranteed, because if it is not, I will not be offering your money back just in case you're not able to do everything I said you could do from this course, right? Exactly. So this is a step-by-step video course that is going to help you through the entire process of getting your international passport or monetizing the business. So whether you want to learn it and start offering it as a service to other people home and abroad, or you just want to get the knowledge so that you'll be able to do your own application without paying any agent fee or all those extra money. You just want to pay the standard immigration fee by federal government and save money for yourself, then you'll be needing this passport with ease course. So here is a complete breakdown of what you'll be learning from here. You can screenshot this and go through it because it's a lot and I'm trying to save time. But every single thing, even how to snap your own picture from your house with your own mobile phone. Like I have already helped you save money with this course. You don't need to go to any studio except your phone is faulty or there's just something, there's an issue from your own end, right? That is the only time that you're going to studio. You know how much snapping studio picture, like professional studio picture for this kind of travel or visa related stuff is. But I've already helped you curtail that fee by teaching you how you can actually do it from your own house. Everything, need verification, all the single things that you how to successfully open an account if you want to do the application for someone that is abroad. All of those things are already embedded in this course. And not just that, so you will still see how to track your application, how to tackle scheduling appointments, restriction, so many things. Just screenshot this and go through it on your own. And that is not even all. I still added so many bonuses. You see this, how to book local and international flights. In fact, this is enough reason for you to join this course. I have personally seen people who are selling this as a standalone course. This how to book flight of a thing, and it is going for nothing less than 10,000 naira. Just how to book flights, local flights for 10,000 naira. That's what I'm giving you as a bonus inside the passport with this course. So you're not only learning how to book, how to register for international passport, you also learn how to book flights. So after getting your passport, you book your flight by yourself and go to wherever country you want to go to. How sweet does that sound? In fact, if you want to even monetize this particular one, people do it as a business, like they become flight agents or flight booking agents, in the sense that they will help you book your flights and make money. So you can see now it's a two-way thing. It's not only helping people get international passport. You can help them get an international passport and also help them book their flights and collect money. Use one stone and kill two birds. How sweet can this be? Ha! Even how to write practice your IELTS, write IELTS, because of course if you're getting an international passport one way or the other, you are relocating probably for work, greener pastures, study, and most of this country require that you write IELTS before you be able to enter their country if you're not coming for vacation. So all of these things have already been done for you. This is like a complete package course. I don't know how else to explain it. And you have direct access to me if you want to become an affiliate for the part of this course and still make extra money again. Like money just through this course. I don't know. I don't know if I was let me not say too much anyways. So this is exactly how I have arranged all of this course in my Google Drive for you, completely secure. You can see how everything is there for you. Each folder has its own. Look at applying from Nigeria is there. The life illustration I talked about, the hands-on learning is there for you. Applying outside Nigeria is there. My strategy, what you can do to be able to do it seamlessly. Bonuses, they look at the IELTS I just talked about. All of them are there for you. And this is what our support group looks like. Yes, I have a mentorship group. All my students, as long as you register into this passport with this course, you're going to be getting unlimited access, except if you break the rules, then you'll be kicked out. Yes. But if once you enroll into this passport course, you're getting access to the group immediately. And that is where all your questions will be tackled. That is where a lot of things goes on in this group, which I might not even be talking about in this live webinar right now because of our time. I can see some people already saying that, oh, they have other classes elsewhere. So I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Now, let me share some of the testimonies from my students with you. Now, look at what this person said. She said, we were able to, okay, she said, I was talking with confidence as I was ready for any question just because our coach has done a very good job. God bless you, Dima Presh. This was when we were talking about something that happened in the group anyway. And she was now saying that now when she gets customers, she's no longer scared like before. She's no longer skeptical whether she can do this or not. Now she has full confidence that she can actually do this. In fact, she's waiting for her customers to throw questions at her so that she'll be able to answer it like a pro. Exactly. That is what the kind of confidence you gain when you are signed up into this course, right? This person said, okay, this person was saying that when she came across the course that she was skeptical about because of the bad experiences she have had in the past about courses and online businesses, right? So she was skeptical about enrolling. She told her husband about it, and her husband was like, okay, let me give you money to enroll so that even if at the end of the day it's not worth it, you will not be paying because it's not your money, that kind of thing, exactly. So she said along the line when she was going through the course and was learning and all of that, her husband was like, how is it? She didn't even know how to tell her husband that the course is actually worth it because she doesn't have any complaint to give. It was more than her expectation. Exactly, that is just the word. It was more than her expectation. That is what this other person talked about. And this one is a very, very long one. She said that she got top clients, like a lot of testimonials, guys. Look at this. She said, you paid for the video course and it's very interesting and easy. A day or 3 hours you watch the video course, you'll be bold to apply for anyone interested. My first job was applying for a client outside UK who needs renewal passport and it was successful. Can you see what I said? You can be in Nigeria and apply for someone abroad, whether in the UK, US, Germany, wherever the person is. And the good thing is that you charge them in that country's currency and make money in dollars, guys. Make money in foreign currencies. You know what that means right now, right? Exactly. So she said, look at this other person said, I must commend your efforts. You did very well. The tutorial is well detailed. I just finished watching the apply from Nigeria and I really liked it. Then this is when I upgraded the course because I'm not giving you outdated information. Every single thing in that course is up to date. Yes. So she said when I updated the course and I put it out in the group that the course I've added some upgrade. Oh. This person said, on top how much will we pay? This is too much. I'm not capping at all. This is too much. Thank you, Dima Presh, for having our best interest at heart. This other person said, your kind is actually rare. Your heart is so large and full of joy and goodness of God. God will continually bless you. You know, all those nice prayers and wishes just because I look out for my students. Exactly. So you're not going to feel stuck. This is me promising you that you're not going to feel stuck in any way. So if that is your challenge, if that is your fear, if that is what is limiting you from taking a good opportunity that will help you not only make money but get connection, become highly sought after, and all of those things. Trust me, this is not one of those courses that leaves you stranded after you've registered. Yes, if it were, you will not be seeing all these tests, and this is just few of them. Oh. Just few of them from my gallery. I just added a few here so that I will not bore you with a lot of other people's testimony. I want you to be the next testifier. So there are so many more of this. Now, if I'm giving you the opportunity to pay for this course right now, how much are you going to be willing to invest for it? Keep in mind that this is a fully packed combo course that is enriched with all the necessary information that you'll be needing to scale up your income and land your first gig, whether national or international gig. Just like Comfort and my other students that are doing very well, be able to say goodbye to poverty or suffer. Yes, this knowledge you're about to get is invaluable, and trust me, any money that I say you should pay today as registration fee is still, it's just like I want to get your commitment. It's not like any if I say you should pay this sum and that's what it's worth. No, it's invaluable. So here is a fair cost of what you're going to be paying today. First one, if I'm to just like the way it's grouped, applying from Nigeria, applying from abroad, and all of those things. If I should say, let me put a price to it and let me start selling them like according to each folder, this is what it's going to be. And that's like over 50,000 naira, both the skill monetization, which is priceless, my bonuses, community mentorship space. That one is priceless. I personally have bought courses in the past that don't even have any mentorship group. I'm telling you. The other one I got, they just locked us inside the group. There is no activities there. I've not spoken in the group from the first day I bought that course up to today. No, but not even the admin because it's locked. Nobody is talking to us. So if at any point you feel stuck, you're on your own. If you message admin, nobody reads your messages. So those are the kind of things that happens out there that makes a lot of people to run away from online courses. But this is me giving you a guarantee that if that is what is limiting, that is stopping you from taking an advantage of a good opportunity, then that is not the case here. All right. Now, even though this training is totally worth it at any price, like I said, and it's still a fair deal if I should say you should pay 50,000 naira today, and even still a complete steal at half the price. I'm going to cut this chase right now. Let me just tell you that the standard price for this course is 25,000 naira. Yes. And I always give a 40% bonus, which is 15,000 naira. Yes, if you go to my seller website, you're going to see it there. If anytime you're ready to pay for the course, you want to join the course, you are open to get it at the discounted price, which is 15,000 naira. Yes. But look at it here. Anytime if you go to my if you want to enroll, you can just go to my WhatsApp catalog, click on the link on my WhatsApp catalog, and you can purchase it here on seller, 15,000 naira. That is the 40% bonus I'm giving. But like I said at the beginning of the class, that if you stay with me till the end, I'm going to be giving you a little bonus. Yes, for my early bird, for staying with me till the end of the class. Exactly. But it is time bound. I'm not promising that whenever you're ready, you get it. No. Meaning that if you take action immediately, that is the only time you're going to be benefiting from this. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, you should be getting ready to partake. This is it, 8,000 naira. And it ends very, very soon. I'm not even guaranteeing you that it's going to be up to the next 72 hours. So if I were you, I'm going to be grabbing this opportunity by making payments immediately. Look at the alternate account number because you cannot get it at this price on my website. So that is why I'm providing an account number for you to pay directly. If you go to the seller website, you cannot pay 8,000 naira because it's automated. You'll be charged 15,000 naira or 25,000 naira, as the case may be. So it's best to just send it directly to my OPay account or to my money point. And I'm using this account because it is very, very fast for me to like confirm your payments immediately. No network, they hardly have any network challenges, right? So if you're interested in this, you can just make your payments immediately and send your proof of payment to my WhatsApp number together with your Gmail, because that is what I'm going to be using to grant you access. So make payment to this account details. You can, screenshot your screen and make payment immediately, and then send your proof of payment to my WhatsApp number, the same WhatsApp that I'm texting you on the community, the same admin, exactly, Dima Press. Just send me this with the word sign PWE sign up, that is password with e sign up. I will know you've already registered for the course and I will enroll you immediately with your Gmail, right? If you delay today, trust me, the next time you'll be seeing this, the early bird offer is already gone. And those who enroll tonight must have finished their own application if they're doing it for themselves, or must have gotten their first gig if they're taking it up as a side business, and they must have started testifying. Why you are still procrastinating? That is why I said you should throw away procrastination, because it doesn't help you in any way. So if you know that you are interested in this business opportunity I just talked about tonight, don't procrastinate, don't delay. Start immediately, start right now, because the truth is that I am very strict with my deadlines. Once an offer is gone and I announce that it is gone, it is truly gone. Even if you come to my DM to ask for it, you will not be able to get it. So the good thing is that you can still be able to enroll at a discounted price, which is 8,000 naira instead of 15,000 naira. Enroll right now. Use the account details dropped on the I showed you to enroll immediately. Right now, you can look at the screen. Look at all these people you are seeing are people who have successfully done it for strangers. This person did it for herself and her children. This person said 5 passports picked up at Oyo State. This is customers, people's client that he got, and completely did it seamlessly. You know how much that is going to be for him. Exactly. Look at this other person. There are a lot of them. Look at passport testimonials littered all over the screen. Exactly. You can be the next testifier if you take up this opportunity now. You'll be enrolling at a discounted price and still be making money back to back of it. I don't know how else to convince you about this, guys. So if you know that this is this is something you always wanted, you know the reason you saw my advert and you really wanted this, that is why you are in the platform, right? Do not allow this opportunity to slip you. Now, look at this other person. This is one of the Facebook advert I did, and this person said it was a successful one today when I applied for my renewal passport for my client. Follow who know road. Oh. This person said already monetizing my knowledge. Thanks, ma'am. Exactly. So why am I saying all of these things? Look at this other person. He said This is one of the best knowledge I have gotten this year. And her customer service is second to none. When you get lost, she responds on time to you. Borrow money and get this knowledge. I paid 10K to learn one video editing. Omo, the guy couldn't even explain the video, trying to appear and disappear. My guy joined me confused. Exactly. This is one of the things I was just talking about the other time. It's not all of these courses online that are guaranteed. But for me to even tell you that, oh, you can get your money back, just in case all these things I said tonight. I mean, if all these things are not even real, will I be wasting my time sitting here for over close to an hour talking to you? But what even gave me the right or the guarantee to say that you can come back for your money is because I know what I am giving you. And not just because I know what I'm giving you. It is tested and trusted. Look at my student. I've been showing you different students all over the place saying, giving the same positive testimonies over and over in their own different ways. So what other conviction do you need, please? What other conviction? The offer is still open to you right now, but it's not going to be staying for long. You can still enroll at 8,000 naira now. Look at the account detail you can pay into. Pay to my OPay or to my money point, then you screenshot it and send me your proof of payment to my WhatsApp together with your Gmail address so that I can easily admit you without problems. Right now, over to questions. If you have questions, please, I'm looking at my comment section now. You can ask your questions, right? But before then, let me answer some of the frequently asked questions I usually get myself. I don't have a laptop. Can I do this? Yes, you can do it 100%. In fact, let me even tell you that majority, I would say 99.9% of applications I've done for. In fact, 100% of all the applications I've done, I never used my laptop for it. All of them are with my phone. And the good sweet thing is that it's even I feel like it's faster when I'm using my phone than with my laptop. So yeah, you can do it if you don't have a laptop. So long as you have a phone that connects to the internet and you can operate that phone, you can do this business. Exactly. I don't have time to do this for myself. Can you assist me get my international passport? Yes, I can assist you get it, but it is not free. And I'm not going to be charging you the official price that federal government is charging. I'm going to be adding my service charge to it. So if you need my service, yes, I can assist you with that at a fee. If I pay now, when is the course starting? It's starting immediately. It's a self-paced course, so I don't do it by batches or anything. Whatever I said, if you make payments, you send your receipt and your Gmail. So that Gmail, I'm using it to admit you immediately. You have access immediately, and you start learning immediately. So you're not waiting for other people to finish paying before we start. No, you are starting the course immediately. I'm a very busy person. When will I have time to learn this? Like I said, it doesn't take time for you to master this. It doesn't take time for you to learn it. You can just take out, if you are very busy person, I know you can squeeze out like 30 minutes or 1 hour per day to just go through the course, right? It's very easy to assimilate also. So 1 hour per day or 30 minutes per day or 2 hours per day, no matter how busy you are, I know you can do that, right? Or even if it's 3 hours per week, you can be able to finish the entire course because like I said, it is so easy to, and the videos I broke it down in such a way that it will be easy for you to go through them, whether you're a busy person or you have a lot of times on your hand. You'll be able to access or assimilate all of these things very easily, right? So whether you're a busy person, this course still got you covered. Is this a course or is there mentorship? I've been talking about this mentorship like for a very long time. So there is mentorship, 100% mentorship. Both the mentorship group is available for you, and also my DM is available for you. So if you're not asking your questions in the mentorship group, you can still come to me directly in my DM and ask your question, and you will get a response, right? But the mentorship group is there just in case I'm not online when you drop your message in my DM. You can drop it in the mentorship group. One or two persons would be able to respond to you even before I come online. That's the sweet and the nice thing about that group, right? So how long will I have access to this course? Is a lifetime access. Yes, lifetime access. Like I said, it is not a subscription course. It is not a 1 year or 2 year or 5 year access. No, you have a lifetime access, and it's a one-time payment thing. So you have a lifetime access to it, except if you lose that Gmail that I used to register you. That's when you lose the course. But so long as you have access to your Gmail, you have access to it for life. All right. Benefits of enrolling into the passport course. Like I said, lifetime access, up to date information, you save tangible money for yourself, doing your own application without any agent fees and whatnot. No errors to be encountered during your application because now you're the one doing it by yourself. So you're being very careful about it. Nobody's mixing up your information with anybody. Nobody's spelling your name wrongly because the sad thing is that a lot of correction of data applications I've come across, most of them will tell you that it is not their error. It was the person who did the application for them that made the mistake. Now, if the mistake of that person have now warranted them to pay serious amount of money just to correct that error. So can you see? But when you do application yourself, there is no how you be making mistake in your name or in your place of birth or all of those things because is you know yourself, you know your details very well more than any other person. Exactly. So there will be no errors when you're doing your applications by yourself. That's why I advocate for getting your international passport done by yourself or doing it for other people if you know that you can follow instructions and you can do it well. Access to my active support group for follow up and accountability, right? Money back guarantee, yes, just in case you go through the course and all these things I've been saying, blah blah blah, is a lie. But it cannot be a lie because you even saw the testimonies here by yourself, Abby. Exactly. But just in case you've gone through the course and you've not got your passport or everything I said here that is in the course is not true, come back and receive your money in full. Yes. Then yes, you'll be having fast application process because like I said, you're the one that is doing it by yourself. So nothing is delaying you. Nobody is delaying your process. Nobody is delaying your application. You're going to do it just when you want it to be done and you'll be getting your passport right on time. No passport agent is needed for all of this. Then if you're taking it up as a business, of course, you're having a new source of income for yourself this year, right? You're adding to what you're already doing and you're making good money off it. Very nice, very good to the ear. Then you'll be able to save money and energy when you're applying from your comfort zone. You don't need to dress up and go to the immigration office. You don't need to do any extra things. Just from wherever you are, you could be lying down on your bed, relaxing, gisting with your friends, and you're doing an application. That's how simple it is. So yes, these are some of the benefits. There are still a lot of it, right? So thank you so much for participating in this class. We've come to the end of it. Just in case you're still asking, this is the account number to pay into. Don't know if I can write it and pin it here. Let's see. If you have your question, please. I'm looking at the screen. I'm not seeing any question, guys. I feel like the class was very straight to the point, right? No questions. But if you have any questions or you're watching the replay and you have a question that I didn't answer during the session, you can just reply any of the messages I drop in the community, reply them with your question and I will respond. Or you just send me a direct message, I'll respond as soon as I'm online and as soon as I see it, right? So you can go ahead now and make payment. Someone said he's waiting for me to finish the class to end the session before he will pay. You can pay now, even when you're in the class, right? It is. I'm trying to, write it and probably pin it so that. Okay, I just dropped the account number in the chat box. So you can make use of that and make your payment right now and then send your proof of payment to get enrolled. I'm seeing a question. How much is federal government charging per passport and how much will I charge to do it for a customer? So the official price for international passport, now there are two types of passports, or two validity passports, range of passports. The first one is the 5 years validity, which has 32 pages and 64 pages. That is the 10 years validity passport. So the official price by immigration or by federal government for the 32 pages 5 years validity is 52,000 naira, right? While the one of 64 pages, 10 years validity. Official price by federal government is 104,000 naira. So if you're doing it by yourself, you're just paying that amount and nothing else. But if you're contacting someone to do it for you, depend on the person you meet. The price is not even fixed because it's not what Mr. A charge you that Mr. B and Mr. C will charge you. And it also depends on your location or the situation. Do you understand? That's why I said you'll not be paying all those agents. That's why I'm introducing you to this opportunity so that you'll be able to do it by yourself. Or if you are assisting other people to do it, you will now determine how much you want to you want to charge as your service charge. Do you understand? If not, I hope I'm able to answer your question. The price is not fixed because there are so many. Okay, like just like example now, if you're going for correction of data, the price for correction of data is not the same as someone that is just doing a renewal without any issues. Same thing with lost passport, fresh passport, different categories. So it depends on what the problem is. But I've already told you the official price by immigration or by federal government, 104 for 10 years and 52,000 naira for 5 years. So now the price they are being charged depends on first of all the individual and your own case. You understand? Because you might come for renewal, but your renewal has an issue of that needs to be corrected. Maybe your name is not validated or this or that, just one problem or the other. So all of those things need to be put into consideration before the person will charge you or before you charge the person, as the case may be. Do you understand? But the official price I've already, and you can even go through my channel. I have a lot of videos on international passports which you can watch, educate yourself, and even feel more confident during your application or if you're taking it up as a business. I think Okay, I think that is it for this for all the questions I have here. If you have any other question, I'm ending this live session now. If you have any other question which I have not responded to or which was not tackled during the class, just you're reading the WhatsApp community, right? You can just send me reply any of the messages I drop in the community. I'll respond to it, or you just send me a WhatsApp message. Okay. Thank you so much for joining the class. I really appreciate your audience, and I'll see you in my paid community. Bye and good night.